reacting to tjtoons, my traumatic military experience. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. We on the road to 1,300 subs, man. If you went to the military, hit that like button, man. Tell me y'all experiences in the comments down below. I remember when I was young and I didn't have nothing to do with my life. I low-key just wanted to go to the military because I couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job. It was so hard. I was like, fuck, let me go to the military. I didn't go to the military though. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button, man. Without being said, let's get into it, man. It's toupee. tjtoons, what's up? You think you are?
Wakey. Oh, I missed you guys too. Ow, hey.
They bit his booty.
Hey. Ow, So back in January of 2023, I posted a video collaboration with Bryson, shaved my head off, then completely vanished off the face of the internet without a trace or update on where I went.
He hated his new cut. He said, nah, let me fall back real quick. Let me wait till my hair grows, and then we back. That's what he did.
Or what happened to me. Then several months later, I posted an update on my socials with some hints as to why I haven't been able to post videos for a while. Well, as many of you might know, I have South Korean parents, which makes me a South Korean citizen. And South Korean citizens who are born as males are mandated to serve time in jail for exactly 18 months against their own free will, but you can technically postpone it all the way up to the age of 28, which is what I did.
Dummy.
Don't you mean the military? Oh, right. What did I say? Jail?
It's basically.
Did I stutter? For the longest time, I've actually tried looking into several different ways to get out of the military, cause being gone for over a year created a lot of complications for me at the time. One was that I was the breadwinner of the family, so if I disappeared, then my family went homeless.
Broke.
Two,
Damn.
I had a wonderful girlfriend whom I've been long distance with for most of our relationship, so having to
What
suffer
the hell?
a whole year and a half more of it was a huge emotional and mental toll on both of us. And three, was that I wouldn't be able to work or post videos on my channel for the entirety of my service, cause believe it or not, working outside of my military duty was actually considered illegal.
Wow, that's
Way to
crazy.
get up the whole military predicament, like becoming obese.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles.
You can get out
for
the
you
military
right
by
here
becoming
in America.
obese.
And
That's
now,
crazy.
Acquiring a different citizenship, lifelong impairments, all of which are fully legit methods in getting me out of my service. The only downside was that I would be breaking the law. Yes, purposely dodging the military is actually against the law, and that could put me at risk of being sentenced up to 10 years.
I know Ray had the same experience too, but he got a
in
passport.
jail or getting
He
banned
got
from
the green
entering
card
country for
immediately.
an indefinite amount of time. And given my situation, the risks were far greater than the benefits. So eventually, I gave up on the idea of running away and decided to face my mandatory service head on. Do it. Oh, sorry, dearie. I gotta get something real quick. I'll be right back. But my hair...
I hate when niggas stop halfway through.
How could this happen to me?
Like, why you stopping halfway through? Like,
A lot
you think
has
people
happened
want
over
to see
the
that?
past year and a half. If I tried to cover the entirety of it, then this video would be like centuries long. So we're only gonna talk about the 6-week basic training course, specifically the gas chamber. And personally for me, I think this was hands down the most interesting part of my whole military experience. And by interesting, I mean it's a whole lot of pain and
Pain.
But that's why you're here, right? So sit tight and get cozy and let me weave you a tale of trauma. Now in boot camp, there are 6 main things you need to complete in order to graduate. There is a marksmanship test, grenade throw, physical fitness, tactical field training, 12-mile rock march, and gas chamber. Some of them were actually quite fun. I got to experience what being in the military was all about within the confines of a very safe and controlled environment. It was like playing a video game, but in real life. However, the gas chamber was not only dreadful, but it was also something that truly scarred me for the rest of my life. So when you
What do you do in a gas
the
chamber?
gas that they release is called a CS gas or tear gas. And how a gas mask is supposed to work is that you need to make sure that it's completely airtight all around your face, allowing the gas to travel into the filter inlet through the filtering system to provide clean air for you to breathe inside. The most crucial part of putting on a gas mask is to check if it's truly airtight. And to do so, all you have to do is take your hand, cover the inlet port with your palm, and breathe in to see if the mask creates a suction and collapses to your face. If it doesn't, then the gas would seep into your mask, rendering the filter completely useless. So to ensure nothing goes wrong, I did exactly as instructed. I put on my mask, tightened all my straps, then placed my palm on the inlet port and prepared myself to take a deep breath.
Air leak.
I could not believe that out of hundreds, literally hundreds of recruits, I was the lucky few who ended up with a faulty mask. And I just wanted to find out right before the actual test. So in a brink of panic, I asked the instructor for help, thinking he'd provide me with a new
He didn't. He was
Instead,
lazy.
he thought the straps weren't tight enough. So he just kept pulling and pulling until I could no longer feel my face.
Damn.
Seeing as how he couldn't figure out what the problem was, he sent me over to the commander as a last resort, thinking he would know what to do. But of course, he also pulled on my straps, thinking that was the issue. Obviously, it didn't work. And at this point, it seemed like the only right thing to do was to exempt me from the test, since they didn't have any extra
Or just get him a new mask. Oh, they didn't get him.
But instead, he decided to send me in anyways and said, "Oh, you're still young and youthful, so you should be fine." Like, excuse me?
I hate when old niggas say that shit. I hate that shit. I remember this one lady at work was like, oh, you can't park there. You gotta park all the way in the back. It's okay, you're young. It don't matter if I'm young or not, bro. It don't matter, bro. You're doing too much, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing too much. You care about this job too much. This job pays you minimum wage, but yet you still doing all these extra requirements that you don't have to do nor care about. Because they're not paying you extra.
That's like going to the beach.
They're not paying you
and
extra, bro.
For the first time, and you find
They're
out
not
your
paying you
oxygen
extra, bro.
tank has holes in them, and then you ask the instructor for help, but all they say is, "Oh, you're still young and youthful, so you should be fine." Like, how does that even make any sense?
It don't.
Because I can't.
That's that excuse of I don't. That's that excuse I don't want to like risk my job for you type shit. I'm too lazy.
Mask, and there was nothing I could do. When I got in the chamber, I was expected to last for 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Hell
I
no.
didn't have a working mask. I
See, like, why would they do that?
was already downing copious amounts of gas into my lungs, and in just under a minute, I was feeling immense stinging and burning pain all around my face. Although salivating, my throat felt dry, and every time I took a breath, it felt like I was choking on a ball of spicy needles. Eventually, I just stood in front of the platoon leader, gesturing for help, cause I literally could not breathe.
That's
but
crazy.
Instead of letting me out, he looked at me straight in the eyes and held up 4 fingers,
4
signaling
minutes.
that I had 4 more minutes left before I could leave. This drove me insane. And because I was about to pass out, I removed my mask, stood right in front of his face, and murmured as loud as I could, "I can't breathe." And after taking a good look at me again, he realized something was wrong and finally opened the door to let us out.
Nah, they fucked up for that, but I understand. You don't want to do all this work. Niggas be lazy, but I feel it though.
When I got out, I distinctly remember all my squad mates just completely unfazed and normal, and then there was me, all alone, gasping for air, just traumatized. I don't think there's a single word in the dictionary that can describe how I felt at the time, so here's a picture. Yeah, that about sums it up. It's crazy to think that more than 2 years have passed since I've posted my last video. I don't know about you guys, but it literally felt like an eternity to me. And just not being able to make things and doing what I love was a struggle far worse than almost suffocating in a gas chamber. But despite everything that's happened and the time that has been lost, I've also gained quite a lot from my time serving in the army. And that's The friends you made along the way?
Nah.
No. Better.
Learning how to use a gun? Content. Stored content. Freshly stored content. So he was racking up on content. That's fire. He was racking up on content for 18 months. That's crazy. But he about to upload nonstop.
I just want to give a huge thank you to all of you for waiting this long to see me post. It's been a long struggle, but I'm finally free and I can finally focus on just making stories for you guys again. I also want to shout out my girlfriend Hono for supporting me throughout some of the worst times in my military service and also helping me get back on my feet to create videos again. She supported me emotionally and mentally and did a whole lot of things behind the scenes to help me get through this video. And I just wanted to take the time
Not physically.
to really appreciate her. She's literally the best and I couldn't ask for a better partner. Anyways,
That's
as
fire.
you saw in the ending, I do have a lot of stories I want to tell in the future. Most of them are military related, but I don't really want to bombard you guys with just army stuff. So most likely, I'll be
Don't mix it
posting a
up.
lot of normal
Yeah.
stories as well. I promise the next upload will be much faster. Trust me, time is all I have now. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Yeah, leave a like and subscribe, bro. Appreciate everybody that has made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate everybody. I love y'all. With that being said, let's get in. It's your boy Johnny Finesse. I'ma holla at y'all. We only doing one video today. I got work, and I wasn't gonna upload a video, but I was like, fuck it, let me upload a video, man. I wish I could react to NBA videos, but they're gonna block you every time. But I might just do it just for the love of the game. But hey, that being said, it's your boy Johnny Finesse. I'ma holla at y'all.